Hello and good evening, and welcome to the very first match in the Cat 6 from the Plaza Pool and Snooker in Stoke-on-Trent. I'm Andy Woodhouse and I'm joined tonight by Steve Moss. Good evening, Steve.
Good evening, Andy. Good evening, folks.
So, as I say, this is the first match. We'll go through the draw in a bit as we go on, but I don't know any of these players too well, do you, Steve?
Rich is in the Rich is in the singles league, not the Premier.
Like the first division type
the
thing.
first division, and
Yeah.
I've gone in that this.
So you've played against him then?
I haven't played against him yet.
Oh right, but you will do.
He's doing a bit better than me.
Yeah, I mean, I play for the same team as Rich Doughty this year. I signed because my son plays for him, Mitch, so I'm signed for him this year, even though we've only played one game, so I haven't really seen much of him, to be honest. And Jamie Salt I know from quite a long time ago, actually. He plays at Woolstanton Club. I don't know if he still does, but that's where he used to play out of. And I have played him a few times in the past, and he's a pretty steady player. So it'd be interesting to see how this one pans out.
Yeah, which team do you play for then? With Rich?
The Plaza Tuesday team in the Trent Trophies League.
Right, okay. You play for Spitfires B and the Stoke League.
Oh,
on
in
a Tuesday.
Beano's. Yeah.
Beano's,
I've played in that league for years, but that's a nice shot. Nice shot. Evening, Phil. Yes, good mate. Hope you are too. Hi, Mitch. Mitch is in Crete, of all places, so he's probably watching from the furthest afield.
Evening, Phil. Evening, Mitch.
It's a good start, this by Rich, actually. I mean, he's if you can get an angle on the one to the top right corner to break his other one out.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't do it from there. Yeah, he's got the double though. Has he tied them two up though?
They look tied, don't they?
I don't know if the one
at the top.
I don't know if does it go into the corner. It may do.
Mm.
Well, they certainly they both go into the right centre as we look. Well, certainly the bottom one does anyway.
Yeah.
I think I'd be tempted with the double here. Would you?
Yeah, I'd be tempted to go for that.
Yeah. He's not anyway. I'm just going to screw across for one to the right centre. Yeah, that's what he's played.
That's something interesting. Wearing a glove. I haven't seen him wear a glove before.
You haven't seen him wear a glove?
No. Is that something new? Or?
Well, I don't think it is, because Mitch and I have had a conversation about this, and I don't know if he always wears the glove, but I know when we've had a conversation about it before, Mitch used to say he gets a bit nervous and his hands get sweaty.
Yeah.
So it's kind of understandable, I suppose.
Yeah.
It helps him. That's missed, I think. Yeah.
That's what the guy on Ultimate Pool he says, that Declan Brennan with the
really?
glove. Yeah, I've heard him say that before.
Yeah, because he's only just started wearing one, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had it. I don't know before with not watching it for a lot consistent like from the beginning, whether he's started doing it after a bit.
Who, Declan?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he never used to.
Never used to.
No. Oh, he's left that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's left that, and I think he can get past his other one.
Yeah.
He just cuts it in. I don't think he'll touch the other one. He'll go close to it though, won't he? Yeah. Oh, he's screwing. He's perhaps screwing it for the same pocket. He'll have to get into this. Oh, he didn't. He decelerated, hence why he's gone into it full ball. It was a tricky shot, what he was trying. Play the long double. Oh, he hasn't. I think I would have done.
Contained.
Yeah, well, these are all there, really, if you fancy them. No, he's going to play the snooker, I think. I'm surprised he's not playing the one right centre.
He'll have to bear that, has he?
Yeah, I think he has,
No, full ball snooker.
No, he can hit the edge of it, can't he? He's just jacking up and swerving it. So Reds have got a big advantage here because they've got the numerical advantage with the balls, but I suppose it depends what he does with them.
Yeah, and that one's slightly in front, isn't it? So he's got to be where the blue spot is, maybe to pot it all a bit further up.
Yeah, true. He's got away with that, really. It wasn't a very, or has he got away with it? It wasn't a very good shot, was it? He might be able to get that, I think he can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of a job to get on the black, but I suppose if he can pot it and float across to the right-hand rail, top side of the middle pocket, he's got a shot to the bottom left. He's going to have to put some left-hand side on this, but
very hard these shots are playing with pace, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think he has to hit it that hard, Steve. To be fair, he puts some left-hand side and tracks across the table. Yeah. It's a tough pot, though.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, he's put the other side on it, but right-hand side on it. Okay.
He's got a shot.
He has got a shot, you're right, yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? 1 and 5? 1 and 4?
Yeah. Them Reds are saving him for the end off.
Let's got it. Great shot. Great shot. Yeah, well done, Rich. Seems to have settled reasonably well there. I'm not sure Jamie has, to be fair. He's a couple of loose shots there. I know in the last round, we'll go through this Cat 6 in a minute or two, how it all works out. But in the last round, Jamie Salt played a mate of mine called Dave Adams. Do you know Dave Adams?
I don't know, but I heard him. I think he commented on one of the Cat 5 matches, maybe.
He does come on. He does come on the comments. And
saying he was looking forward to the match and stuff.
And he's not a bad player, actually. I mean, he's probably like myself, well past his best, and he's probably in his mid to late 50s now, but he can still play.
Yeah.
And I think Jamie beat him. I don't know if it's 7-3 or 7-4, but whichever it was, it's a good win. That is
good win. Yeah.
Good win. I think they're in trouble getting the scoreboard to work. It hasn't changed our end.
No.
So we've got Phil Allen on the timer tonight. The scoreboard's updated anyway, thankfully. So usual rules apply to this. We've got a 45-second shot clock, no extensions, and we've got Rich to break. It's easy to identify him anyway with that glove on.
The grey glove.
Yeah. Dry though, this is.
Oh, nice split.
Yeah, he hit him well, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think he's left a yellow though, Steve. Well, he has, but it's
tough one.
Yeah, he's left a long one. Yellow's the obvious balls, aren't they?
Can I see that?
The one close,
top one.
The closest to the pocket.
This one here.
Yeah. That one. Yeah. Well, it looks as though he can on that. On that. It does look as though you can see that one. That's the obvious ball to go for if it pots. Yeah. He's going Reds anyway. It surprises me. Because these two at the bottom end of the table haven't got pockets.
And that one's tough as well. Where them top two yellows are.
He'll probably go into that now, to be honest. But it's the ones down here, the problems.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how he goes about these. If he actually, well, I'm assuming he is going for them because there's no point taking balls off unless you are.
Yeah.
So as I say, I don't know how much pool Jamie's playing. I haven't seen him around for a year or two, but he plays in good company at Woolstanton Club, or he used to when. He's played it off the yellow. Yeah, good company at Woolstanton Club. There's do you know Darren Cook? Do you know Daz Cook?
No.
No, he plays there. He's a good player.
I can remember playing
Steve Jones.
It was on a Wednesday league, maybe about 10 years ago.
Right.
Or I had a bit bit of break from it, but I can remember Eddie. He used to play from Mulstanton.
Oh, Eddie Burke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going back, and they were always a good side.
Yeah,
so some of them players could have played.
Steve
for them,
Jones and
that rings a bell.
and Das Cook are very good players. Well, they look at these yellows. It's not his best. He's okay though, just about okay. Yeah, it was a strange visit from Jamie, that, because them Reds were never really on. I didn't think.
Yeah.
And he's just left it wide open.
That goes into the middle, the one above the red.
Yeah. So he's got a choice now whether to take the middle and go up the table for them too. Yeah, I think it's a wise choice because I've just got to drop this in natural angle.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be straight. He's okay. Can just punch this in, get the cue ball to the baud line, or just above it, or just below it as we look. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah. Just back to where it is now, I think will do.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, looks a nice angle. You can even target the red here if you want to, can't you? Just screw straight back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
a
he's
good
done.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
I expected him to get them, but he's still got to do it, haven't you?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he's still got to.
Sometimes
It's easy to lose the cue ball, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
and you're under a bit of pressure as well. But
sometimes they're the hardest finishes.
I know
aren't
they are, yeah. So you're in this, Steve, aren't you? Have you arranged your match?
I am, yeah. Playing Thursday on my birthday.
Oh, I think. I'm doing this. I'm
Yeah,
doing your
what
bike.
are you
Who are
doing?
you playing against?
I'm playing Tom Ward.
Tom Ward. I know
Yeah.
Tom Ward.
You know Tom.
Yeah.
I've
yeah,
never
I do.
played him.
Haven't you?
No,
Oh,
he
that'd
is
be
in the.
interesting.
He is in the.
Maybe in the singles league.
He's in the Tuesday league.
Yes. Plays for Kev Brinley's team, doesn't he?
Beers. He's all Monterey.
Yeah, Kev Brinley's team, and it with Kieran Bolton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monterey. Sorry,
Yeah.
but when we've played him, he hasn't played, and then the other game I was working, kind of thing.
Oh,
So
right, okay.
I haven't come across
So
him
you
yet.
haven't crossed
Yeah,
paths.
No, maybe years ago, but not recently.
Yeah, be interesting. Evening, Dan.
Evening, Dan.
If anybody's watching the Ultimate as well, I know some people watch both. So let me know Lee Whitfield's gone on.
They took the first game. Did you see that?
They won the first frame.
Yeah.
Did they win the match? Did they?
Oh, I just saw the
Just
first
saw
frame.
yeah,
Sorry.
I saw it when it was 1-0,
Yeah.
but I don't know how the match is finished. But I'm sure somebody will let us know. So dry break, I think. Was it dry break from Rich? Oh no, it's Jamie's break, wasn't it? Jamie's break, and he's made a ball, so he's gone Reds.
Yeah.
They're not pretty though, are they?
No, tough, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Going for the double.
Yeah, miles off it. But the yellows aren't that easy either, really. He's got no starter, has he? No obvious starter.
Yeah.
1-2-1. Cheers, Pool 007. Thanks for that, mate.
Nice.
I think they've got a chance tonight. If they both play well, they've definitely got a chance. Lee Whitfield and Zach Shepherd.
Yeah, brilliant players, aren't they?
Yeah, both good players. Yeah. I think he's taking the plant on here, Steve. Tough as it is, he did take it on, but it was extremely difficult. I think we're going to get an open game anyway. They're both
attacking, don't they?
they both
Yeah.
wanted to go for them, aren't they? So all bodes well for us neutrals. Right, what's he going to do here now? Is he going to come up for the one on the bottom rail? It's no good, I don't think.
If the double's on.
What do you think it is? I'm not sure it passes the yellow.
Mm.
We're about to
Starts,
find
isn't
out.
it?
No, he didn't think it was on either. Fair enough. But the yellows aren't easy.
No, them two on the rail.
I think the one that's by the left centre doesn't go past the red, so
Gotta be middle or
yeah.
soft.
Interesting to see how he goes about these. I think he'd like to have that one again.
Potentially go for Cleppington off the red, the bottom yellow, closest to the white. Maybe free that pocket up.
Which one, Steve?
So this one here,
Right,
clip
yeah.
off there, and then
Yeah. Steve's pointing at the screen, but you can't see him doing that. So he's on about the one he's closest to going in off the red to the left centre, which tough shot, but it is on. He's gone with the safety, but it's not that safe.
no,
He's left these, hasn't he?
he's lefty. Yeah,
It's just can he hold the cue ball? I think he can. I think he can just if he just cuts this into the fat part of the pocket. Yeah, good shot. Good shot. He held it too well. Could have done with a bit of an angle on this. He might have to take his medicine, drop it in, and have his other one long to the top left corner. He's screwing it in, is he? Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Yeah. Is it though? He's not going. No position for the black. I don't think here.
Unless he's taking it long.
Well, I suppose he'll have to come back across, which means he's got to play this with at pace. He's got to get this.
He's dropped it.
So, snooker incoming,
Yeah.
and a difficult one to get out of as well because there's traffic in the way. I'm sure Richard would like to play the snooker and develop one of these two balls, but I don't think he can.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah, so he's got to negotiate the traffic here. So he's got to I think he's got to play almost straight with right hand side, hasn't he, and go between
The gap.
between the yellow and the black.
That'll be some shot.
Well, I can't see what else he's got, mate, to be honest. That's what he's playing. It's
Oh,
good effort.
cool. Yeah.
Good
Well
effort. I was just going to say, is he tempted? But yes, he is, by the looks of this. He's got to take the one down the rail first, I think he is. Got to be brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Very brave,
He
man.
is. Yeah, good shot. Well cued. Well cued. He's still got to pot this one. This is no gimme.
Yeah.
Seen these missed. Oh,
It's a
it's
good shot.
gone. It is a good shot, yeah. So I think he can just drop this in and play for the same pocket if he wants to. I don't think he needs to do anything.
Yeah, that'd be the shot.
Yeah. That's what he's done.
Played it one.
Doesn't want it on the cush. Gotta cue these. Keep your head still. Yeah, well
Yeah, it's a good
played.
shot,
Yeah,
well played.
good finish. So, bit of a one-man show so far this match.
Yeah.
3-0. Right, so who have we got? Aj, we've just been talking about you, Aj. I don't think you were listening at the time or you hadn't joined us. Saying you'd lost to Jamie in the previous round. Thanks, Dan. Thank you. The drinks arrived.
A couple of lads joined us. Is it Dave? Evening Dave? Evening.
Yeah, that's who I was on about earlier. Who Jamie played in the last
Right.
round.
Okay.
Yeah, Phil's been with us from the start. Tim Jolly's
He's in there
he's
as
in
well,
this.
isn't
I can't remember who he's playing. Tell us who you're playing.
he? He's playing is Simon Abbott's. His first.
Simon Abbott.
Yeah.
Okay, well Simon Abbott's is the favourite for this, justifiably, I think.
Yeah.
Even though I've not seen Simon, I used to play in the same team as him years ago, but I've not seen him play for a few years, but he must be playing well.
I played in a season with him.
Did you?
George Bradbury's team.
Oh, yeah. Did he play for them?
He played for them, yeah, for a season or maybe two.
Right, okay.
That's going back over 10 years ago.
Right, yeah.
It was in the Tuesday Stoke League.
Oh, I'd like to have that one again. They were on them yellows. Right, then Jamie needs to get a frame on the board because he'll be getting too far to behind to be. I think he's on this one to the centre. That'd be a good shot if he is. Yeah. Yes, he is. Yeah, he's going to have to take the one to the right centre now, with him being on the cushion. That's not great, but I suppose if he makes this plant, he's all right. But
unless it go, it didn't slide through, does it?
Does it? Do you think it does? Oh, it does. You're right. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I think it did.
Yeah.
I think you did, Steve. Yeah. I think you were right.
That would have been the shot, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And they were all there then, I think.
If Rich knocks these in, it'll hurt him because he should have got them. Yeah, I said he plays. He played really well. I said he must have played well to beat Yaj because I was one of the favourites for this. That's a decent shot actually. If he plays off the right hand side, goes 2 rails out for the one to the bottom left corner next. Yes, he's good. He's good on that. And then the one to the right centre after this, and then the plant at the top of the table. Screwed that back. I'd have just followed that through, left the white and the jaws. Yes, Phil, he did. He won the Staffs Open, yeah, which I was quite surprised he actually got into this. And I thought he got into it because he perhaps wasn't playing any pool. But judging by his result in his qualifying match, he clearly is playing pool. Because he beat Gary Mountford, I don't know if it's 7-0 or 7-1.
7-1, I think.
7-1 was it?
Yeah.
So he clearly is still playing. Yeah, he's just got to top this through. Oh, he's behind the block here. Yeah, he put a bit of left hand side on that. I'm not sure he needed it, to be honest. He should hit one here, but it's just what he leaves. Well, I think he's going to have to take the long one. There's pressure on it.
Or maybe the plant off the middle. And then he's sending the other yellow one down to the pocket.
Yeah, it's tough though because it's thin. He's taking the long one. He's got it. It's a good shot. Yeah, there's a bit of pressure on that. Take the one over the pocket and just screw back, and as long as he avoids the other one on the way past, he does. He has done. Yeah. He needs to get nice on this black because there's going to be pressure on it. It's not nice on it. It's not easy. This.
No.
He could get a good cue ball though if he misses it. If he just rolls it. Oh. Yeah, he's missed it by a mile, but he has got a good cue ball. I don't think the one closest to the pocket cuts.
No.
I can have a look on the other camera, but I don't think it does. He's got a pretty straightforward snooker, though, to be fair, hasn't he? He doesn't have to drop on it. Interesting. Got to trust the table. Oh, he's pacey, but he has hit it full ball. Yeah, it's a good job he hit it full ball at that pace.
They're all to play slow, aren't
they? They are, yeah. Oh, he can get between the gap. Oh, he's had a result there if he can get between the gap.
That'll be a bit of swerve, I think.
Oh, he can't get between the gap. Well, that makes it more difficult. I think I'd be going up and down twice, would you? just play the bottom cush and then the top cushion and back up again. I think that's an easier shot than what he's trying. Oh, well played. Good shot.
Good shot, yeah, very good.
But you'd fancy if Rich pots this first one, he'll get out.
Would you go for the top one?
Yeah, the one closest to the rail first. Yeah.
And then you should be on that red.
Yeah, you're playing the other one. You're not guaranteed position, are you?
No.
You are with this one, as long as it's hard enough, of course. Oh no, he's a long way off it. It wasn't easy. He's got a good cue ball. Yeah, he's apologised.
You're going for double.
Yeah, I think you've got to, haven't you? There's no safety. He might treble it if he gets lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh. No, it's whatever you fancy. I think this is the one I go for on the left, but I would understand anybody going for the one on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
good
that
shot.
was the easier shot.
Yeah. Oh, and he's had a touch. Yeah. He might just be wrong side of it, but he could take the black long if he wants to. I don't know if he can get on it to the left centre. Yeah, he's taking it long.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
You've got to keep your head still on these. And this is 4-0. Yeah, straight in, no messing.
Well played.
Yeah, good finish. Anyway, for those that don't know, and I'm sure most of the people watching do, we had 48 entrants to this Cat 6. This is the final King of the Hill category that Adam's doing. So we had 48 entries, and they were kind of grouped into three-man groups, if you like, even though they didn't all play each other. So one of the three had a bye, and the other two played the first round match, and the guy who had the bye played the winner. So and each player paid 30 quid to go in it, rather than the 100 that the other categories have paid. So basically, whoever come through the three-man groups into this, where we are now at the last 16, they are bringing the £90 forward from their group into the prize money, if you follow what I'm trying to say. So we've got a pot of about 1,500 quid, something like that, which is going to be shared out. Who broke them? Jamie broke them, I think, didn't he? Jamie broke first. So that's how it panned out. This is the first match of the last 16 stage. So you've only got to win one match, unlike the other categories, where you had to get to the semi-final to make any money. In this category, you've only got to win one match and you're guaranteed money. So the prize money, even though it's less for the winner and the runner-up, etc., it is spread wider, which I think is a good thing.
You got that.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Thank you very much, my glamorous assistant.
Don't go that far.
So we've got the winner making 500. Runner-ups 300, semi-finals are 160, and the quarters are 80. We've still got the random draw for each round, as we have in the other categories, but I think that's a good split of money. Win one match. Bearing in mind these guys have won at least one match to get here, so they'll need to win two, and they've already made themselves 50 quid. Thanks, Steve.
No worries, Andy.
So we've got Rich at the table on reds. He's going to screw into them. No, he isn't. I wonder if he can just clip this one. Is he getting into the yellow? He might just be going past it, or flicking off it. He'd like to put the one to the bottom left corner and knock the yellow out the way, but he may well do it. Yeah, and he has. He has. He's looking good here, because he can pot this one and get down for the one to left centre next. Looks to me as though the angle's taken in between the gap of the red and the yellow in the middle of the table. Yeah. And it is, yeah. Well played.
Nice shot.
Now he does need an angle on this last ball up the rail, I think. Unless he's thinking of screwing it back and taking the black into the bottom left corner, but it makes the pot a lot more difficult in my view. Oh, he's pretty straight. He might have to play that shot. This is tough.
It doesn't go down there, does it?
Yeah, it goes into the
Yeah,
bottom,
goes
le-
there.
bottom,
Yeah, yeah.
bottom left corner. It does, but he's got to screw this back. It makes the pot tougher, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have crossed it a little bit. Right, Jamie needs to knock these in, doesn't he? Because it's getting to the stage where you wonder where your first frame's coming from. Oh, that's not a great start. He hasn't turned up so far. I bet Adja Watchings was wondering what's going on. He said he played well against him.
It's odd though, I bet.
Oh,
It's gonna
God.
be different
Yeah,
game altogether.
Completely
Yeah.
different. On the stream, yeah, good shot.
Shot.
Good shot. Yeah, on the stream, longer race. Well played. It isn't bothering Rich though. He's playing well, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's playing really well.
He is
Is he?
playing well. Right, Phil, we're going back to Simon Abbott's. Yeah, Albert, he did play for the Albert, yeah, and the Hollybush he played for at Northwood. We're going back some years there, mate. I'm surprised you can remember that. Yeah. And he did win the Staffordshire Open. He beat Danny Evans in the final. I don't know when that was. I bet that's probably 20 years ago, if not more. If not more. And it took some winning in those days, the Staffordshire Open did.
There must have been some long matches, long games, and those rules.
Yeah, and the old rules, yeah. These rules are much better for watching.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Tim. I wouldn't say that, mate. It's all on the night. We've seen it. We've seen here, haven't we? We've got one player that's settled really well and one player that hasn't settled at all. So I'm sure if you chuck these two on an outside table and said first to 5, neither of them would win 5-0.
Yeah.
This is the key shot, really. I think. I mean, the sensible thing is to drop this one in he's closest to and play the next one long.
That'll be a good shot.
But easier said than done. Yeah, he was close to that. It was a difficult shot, that was.
I think it does him there over the back.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's under pressure here, Jamie. He's under pressure. Because these reds are horrible, and I can't see how he can hide the cue ball anywhere.
No.
Oh, it hasn't blocked the yellow. I mean, that wouldn't have been a bad shot, you know, if he'd have blocked the yellow. I'm sure he meant to pot it, but
Yeah, I think he went for the pot, didn't he?
if he'd have just blocked the pocket off, I think I'd leave this one over the pocket where it was. He's got natural position on the one left centre. He's okay. He's okay. I think I'd have played the one left centre first, then the right centre, and used these two. I'd use the one he's just potted over the pocket for the black. I think I would. But has he got too much angle on this? I think he can hold it, can't he, for the right centre?
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
He has done,
Yeah,
I
he
think.
played it well.
Can he get out?
Yes, he can screw straight back, mate. Yeah, just to where his hand is.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shot.
I was just thinking if them reds would play into it then if he had a bit of an angle.
Yeah.
Maybe straight ones.
They do play big, them Reds. They'll be
Yeah.
in his mind. Oh,
Yeah.
he's okay,
Should
but
be.
only just.
Good shot.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
played. Well, it's 6-0, and it's worrying times for Jamie Salt supporters and backers, and those of you who've had a bet on him. It's a long way back from here. Effectively, he's got to win 11-4 from here.
Mm.
And the way Richie's playing, that's going to take some doing.
Yeah, he's playing. We'll say it again, he's playing really well.
He's playing solid, isn't he?
Yeah,
You know, he's
yeah.
missing the odd ball like
Yeah.
people do, but generally he's solid. So Jamie's going to break anyway. He could do with a drop-in finish really, and get him just to get a frame on the board, and well, he's not going to get one because he's not going
Try.
to get a ball.
Look
Look at these
again.
reds.
Oof.
Look at these reds. The one on the left-hand side near the bottom left corner, that doesn't really to connect anything. He needs to be getting on that early.
Well, he's been playing. I fancy him taking these.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't doubt you, Steve. I do think he needs to get on that ball I just mentioned, because unless he's dead straight in on it, the cue ball's going away from his work.
Oh,
Yeah, he's good.
He's on it now, is he?
No, he's not on it. No, it's going to get harder and harder if he doesn't. Well, yeah. I suppose if he can get dead straight on the centre pocket now,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
He can drop it in and he is on it, but like I say, the cue ball's going, is travelling. Certainly wouldn't have been my last ball, this. See what he does. Well, he's got a shot at it. He's got a shot at it. I suppose if he'd have played that shot 6 inches harder, we would have said, yeah, great, but this is tough. He'll be feeling good though. No pressure on him. 6-0 up. He's a long way off that. But he's asked Jamie another question, and every question he's asked him so far he hasn't answered. Let's see how he does here.
There's a lot of pressure as well.
Yeah, there is. He's not out the woods. This isn't easy, is it?
Yeah,
Whatever he plays. Good shot. Good shot. Played that well, but it's not getting any easier. He's going to have to take the long one. He'd be tempted with the snooker. I know the black's over the pocket, but if he can,
maybe touch off this bottom one.
Yeah, or the one on the right near the bottom rail. Just get it close to the pocket and dump the white on the cushion. I suppose you know, he'll be thinking, if I play the snooker, he'll probably pot it out the snooker, so I might as well go for him. Yeah. He could play the one he's looking at in off the black here, you know.
Yeah, it's a tough plant, wanted that. He's got the snooker.
He has got the snooker. He has got the snooker. I expect him to hit this though. Just bottom side of the middle pocket with right hand side.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
close.
Shot. Yeah,
oh, but this is another chance for Jamie. Now we can pot the one to the top left corner.
Try get on one of the bottom ones.
Yeah. Get on the one the left of the two.
Yeah, he's played for the middle, hasn't he?
Well, he's on it, I suppose. I don't know why he played for the middle there.
He's going to try a cannon one, maybe, potting this.
He's putting side on it.
Yeah.
Yes, he has cannoned one, but it's okay.
Okay
yeah. No, he really should get these. The only thing you stop him getting these is pressure. Played. Yeah, he's going to get him now. And he's going to be on the board.
Yeah, nice.
Right, I need the toilet, so I'll leave you.
Good
apologies, Steve. I'll leave you on your own for 5 minutes. Well, it won't be 5 minutes, but.
Right, so it's Richie's break. Should have asked earlier. You lads got any predictions for the match? Who's going to win and what the score would be? Geordie lads score 11-3. I suppose that was his start score for the start, and then we got Mitch 11-6. Guess to Rich. So he's broke off. Rich has. He's gone dry. It's a nice split again. Suppose there's an argument maybe for both colours. Look like they've all got bags. Interesting. It's a good shot. Wow. It's usually good on the predictions of the scores, isn't he, Geordie lad? So he's gone 11-3 for Rich.
Oh, Geordie lad.
Yeah, he said he would have gone 11-0 if he wouldn't have got that frame.
He's usually pretty good with his prediction. Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Are you still?
I'm still on.
I've just pulled Steve's wire. Pardon the expression. I've just seen Jamie in the toilets actually, and he said he can't get going. He's struggling a bit. He's never played anything like this before. You know, he looks under a bit of pressure, but he's got a frame on the board now. Hopefully that'll settle him down a bit. He says the table's extremely fast, which of course it is, but they're not allowed to practice on it before they go on either, which doesn't help.
No. Has he been reclothed as well? Have they been reclothed again?
I don't know. I don't know if it's been reclothed, but they are brushed and ironed before these matches. Obviously, that will make them faster.
I was down here, could have been Friday for a knock on table 6, and they had did they have some IPA on Saturday, some tournament.
Oh, did they?
Down here.
Right,
so
okay.
I didn't know if someone mentioned about them being reclothed.
I'm not sure, mate.
But I'm not 100% sure. But they do look quite new, don't they?
Yeah. Let's miss that. Oh. So we've got some comments. Rich Shell, this is Lee Mansell. Oh, Lee, did you play Rich in the previous round? He must have done. Yeah, he must have done. There's a chance here for Jamie, actually. Oh, that hasn't helped him. Again, perhaps the speed of the table there. He just got into the cue ball a bit, and I'm sure he meant to stun round that red he glanced. He needs to get a ball over the black pocket, really, just to keep him in the game, I think.
Definitely. That's a good shot.
It is a good shot. Yeah, well played. Yeah, one thing to see the shot, and another to execute it. Although I fancy the skill shot attempt coming up here. Yeah. Skill shot.
It's just the black, isn't it?
Well, I think the black goes. If he gets the skill here, the black goes. I didn't quite get it right. But you have to say yellow's a favourites here.
Yeah. Can you do the camera to see how it goes? He's developed it now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's quite tight.
Yeah. He's got to be careful with the loss of turn. I mean, if he could run the cue ball through past the black, it would be good, but I don't think he can. I think the cue ball's going into the black. So is he going to pot this and play a double?
Yeah, it's going to be an all double, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it is from there. Well, he's going to have to give this the treatment, I think.
Yeah, give it a good whack.
Yeah.
How's your luck?
Well, we're about to find out. Well, it's not good as he'd expect Rich to get these, really. I mean, there's a couple of ways he could go about this.
He could be potential play the double,
Yeah, double first.
or just screw up for it, maybe middle.
Yeah. I mean, there's a case to screw up the right-hand side of the table because there's 3 pockets where his hand is.
Yeah.
There's 3 pockets for that ball on that side of the table. So if he screws up the right-hand side, well, he's definitely going to be on it, isn't he? Once he overscrews it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well,
got
he's in
the
a
double
worse
now.
position now than he was before he
Yeah.
potted that ball, isn't he? I mean, as big as Rich's lead is, he won't want to go in. He won't want to lose this one, lose the next, and
No.
have the
definitely
worry
not.
of going in 6-4, will he?
No. You want to try to capitalise on the lead, don't you?
Yeah.
As much as you can.
Yeah. He must be close on the clock here, you know, because
Yeah.
I don't think any of them have been previously, but
Oh.
he's played
Yeah.
the cut. Okay, he's played it quite well. Has he?
Containing shot, isn't it?
Does he? I think the red goes in off it though, but he's going to have to be careful with the cue ball.
And
Cue-
off the
Yeah,
cushion before.
yeah,
Yeah,
cushion
yeah,
first,
yeah.
but he's going to have to watch his cue ball
Yeah.
into the bottom left corner.
Would you be going for that, Andy?
I think he's got to.
Yeah.
Oh, he's had a massive swing at those in off.
Then off into time.
Oh dear.
And the yellows in.
Oh, he doesn't want the yellow in. Oh. He didn't want the yellow in because he can pick the cue ball and put it right behind the black now. He would have had to get on the black had had the yellow stayed on the table. And I'm sure he wouldn't have got the cue ball there.
No.
Yeah, good
it's a
shot.
Sometimes they're difficult.
They are, yeah, they are messable. Although on this fast table, you know, if you play them the right weight, you can hit the cush before the pocket, it'll still go in.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't afford to hit the back knuckle, if you like, can you? The far jaw.
Yeah. Well, 7-1 it could be.
7-1,
nails,
yeah. I'm
nails.
not sure anybody would have predicted this. I
No.
think, well, I was expecting quite a close match. I don't know if everybody was, but
Yeah.
like I say, I don't know either of them very well. I've not seen a lot of either of them, but I thought they were fairly evenly matched.
Yeah. What were the odds on them for this match?
For this match, good question. I don't think there was much in it. You know, I think
No.
Jamie was slight favourite,
Just have a quick look.
but not much in it. Oh, it's going to drop. Yeah, he'll be pleased about that.
So that's the one, the latest one I've got. I think so. So yeah, Doughty 11-10 and Schultz 4-6.
Yeah.
Favourite.
Yeah. So yeah, close, but Jamie was favourite. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it hasn't panned out that way so far.
No.
Oh, that's worked out okay. He has put a ball on the right hand rail, but everything goes here. They've all got pockets, these reds. Yeah, he's on the one closest to the yellow spot. That's a good ball to be on.
Just drop that in then. Would you be playing for this one down the rail after the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one on the green spot next. Yeah, and then the one down the rail, then the one over the pocket, and the other one to the centre.
Yeah.
Oh, he stopped. He hit the cue ball too low there. He had to
Right,
top it
okay.
through, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's made this pot a lot harder. Good
Oh,
shot.
good shot.
Well, great shot.
Brilliant.
No, he's just got to drop this in. He has to be careful. He doesn't hit this too hard. You can double kiss on the yellow and still stay on the red. Slightly the wrong side, but he's okay. I think he can run into the red. Sorry, the yellow is that the red is closest to, and hold on the black for the top left corner. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's speeded up a bit, Jamie, has he? I don't know. He needs to keep still on this one. Yeah, good
Yeah,
shot.
it's a good
Well,
shot.
well played. Yeah, yeah,
Well
that'll settle him down a bit. That was a good finish. So that's 7-2. Big frame for Jamie coming up. I think if he can get to 7-3 from being 6-0 down, you know, I suppose if you'd have offered him 7-3 at 6-0 down, he'd snapped your hand off, wouldn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure Rich will be thinking if he can get this one, you know, he's only 3 from home
Yeah.
with a full session to play. He's got to lose 9-2 in the last session to lose the match, which, I mean, we have seen matches turned around from 7-3, but I've not seen one turned around from 8-2.
No,
Plenty of balls off the break
yeah.
there.
Nice split as well.
Very nice split. Well, I think it's got to be yellows because I think even if he could pot a red, yellows are the set, aren't they?
Yeah.
He's had to slow down. He'd have liked an angle on this one to get on the one on the rail, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He can't from there. Just a couple inches too hard. Yeah, he has got a decent break, Mitch. Yeah, he has. I've noticed that myself.
Does he usually break it? Do you know? Or
I don't know. Does he use a break cue, mate? Mitch knows him a lot better than I do. He's played a couple of seasons of league pool with him, but has he got a break cue, Mitch?
Nice, good shot.
Right, he's going to have the one up the rail last, so he needs to get nicely on it. Yeah, he uses a break cue. Okay.
Yeah, it's just all right, isn't it, now?
He is. I think it can stun past the red that's on the rail and just come out. It needs to come out past the other one. Oh, he comes straight out. Okay, straighter than it looked. In fact, he's got a bit too much angle. I think that does the black go bottom left?
Yeah, I'd say it does.
Do you think it does, Steve? Yeah.
I think it does.
Yeah, it looks as though it does, mate. Yeah, yeah. So he could play this positively, can't he? Send the white across the table.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
And he did
Really
do.
good.
Yeah, he's on the rail though. No, this is no gimme.
Yeah, it's
These are
tough.
hard, aren't they? When you're queuing across the cushion.
Yeah, very tough.
I mean,
Big
queuing
distance.
off the cushion is difficult, but when you're queuing across the cushion like this, they're much harder. Oh, what a great shot.
Rifle it in.
Fantastic shot.
Yeah, brilliant.
Anyway, so that's 8-2, guys. And we'll have 10 minutes now, and we'll be back with the conclusion. See you shortly.
Right, see you shortly. Bye.
Welcome back. We were told they were ready to restart, but it doesn't look as though there's been much progress on that front. So, whilst we're waiting, I'll give you the matches that the last 16 matches. As I said before, the winner of these matches is guaranteed 80 quid. So we've got Bobby Perry against Gary Harper. Come on, Gary. We've got Tyler. I don't know Bobby Perry. I know Gary Harper. Tyler Newland, again, who I don't know, against Rob McCaskill, who I do know. Brett Mooney is playing Richard Haslam. We've got Steve next door to me here. Steve Moss is playing Tom Ward. That's this Thursday night. I think that's the next match up, if you like, after this one. And then we've got Richard Parks against Phil Allen. Phil Allen, who's timing for us tonight. We've got Simon Abbots is playing against Tim Jolly. I think a lot of these matches have been arranged. I'll have a look in a minute and I'll let you know when they are. And we've got John Ryan against Derek Weston. So those are the 7 matches other than this one. So I should be able to find a tab that tells me when they're going to happen.
You go on there.
Oh,
sorry. There you are. You got them all, haven't you? Yeah.
So we've got this one tonight. And then on like I say, on Thursday we've got Steve here next door to me is playing against Tom Ward. That's at 7:30 on Thursday night. And then on the 30th of June, when's the 30th of June? Is that next Monday? Ooh, Thursday, Friday, 27th.
I think it is.
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah.
Next Monday, yeah. We've got Bobby Perry and Gary Harper. And then on the 3rd of July, which is probably next Thursday, we've got Brett Mooney and Richard Haslam. And then on the 5th of July, which is probably next week on Saturday, Phil Allen and Richard Parks. Then there's 2 matches on the 10th of July. The 10th of July.
That'll be a Saturday.
Is that a Saturday? Is it? There's 2 matches anyway. There's one at 12:30 in the afternoon, John Ryan and Derek Weston, and the Tim Jolly and Simon Abbots at 10th of July at 7:30. I don't know what the delay is of these pair getting restarted here, I'm sure. So I think all the matches have been arranged, haven't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there's one.
One
there's
more.
one hasn't been arranged. And who was that then? That is the Rob McCaskill match, isn't it? Rob McCaskill and Tyler Newland, is it? That match hasn't been arranged. That's the only one that's not been arranged. I don't know what the deadline is to arrange them. Do you know?
It might be
in the middle of July, 14th, 15th of July.
Could be, yeah.
It looks as though it was created on the 15th of June and usually gives 4 weeks, so it will be sometime in the middle of July, so that match will have to be arranged quite shortly. Oh, we've got the ultimate. Well done, Steve. So it's a bit of a pool fest in here. So this is Zach Shepherd. Yeah, good shot. Who are they playing?
Yeah, they're playing Borker and Leary.
Oh, they're playing Dylan Leary. So they're 1-0 down. It's about to go 1 each here. For those not watching the ultimate pool.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that cue ball going?
Oh no, yeah, it's just stopped.
Okay.
I think they're ready, are they?
Yes, it looks as though we've got progress. I don't know what the delay was. I had the thumbs up to say yes, they were ready to start, and then they weren't. So it's going to be Jamie to break. 8-2 down. So, in all the other 5 categories before this one, we've never had anybody come back from 8-2 down. So, it's not to say it's not possible, but oh dear, that's not going to help. Cue ball off the table. So that's ball in hand anywhere on the table. So if he puts the cue ball there where he is doing, that's perfect. Yeah, very good chance this.
Yeah. You've all got bags, haven't you?
Yeah, they have. It's not the start Jamie wanted, is it really?
No.
Yeah, good shot. He's just got to make sure he finds the gap. When he pots the one over the bottom left corner, he's just got to make sure he either... Well, it wouldn't be a bad idea not to mess with the reds at all. Just to get straight in on it and screw it back. Use the right-hand cushion.
Oof.
Oh, he's took his eye off the pot. Oh, dear. Don't know whether they had any time pressure there. Sometimes you see those shots, and we can't hear the clock in here. But sometimes when they're rushed like that and they miss easy balls, it's very often because the clock's on 1 second.
Or sometimes you can do it where you're concentrating on the white, aren't you? Where you want put it and you miss the pot.
Correct. Yeah, we've all done that.
Yeah. I did that last night.
We've all done it. Yeah. And then you can't believe you've missed such an easy ball, can you? Yeah. He's got work to do here, though. Jamie has. These are difficult.
Yeah, be a good clearance.
Yeah, that's a good shot, really, because he's not that potable now. That ball is just nudged, didn't go where in the pocket where his hand is.
Yeah. And that red on the left hand. Oh, I was going to say that red on the cushion on the left hand side plays big with the
the pocket plays
yellow.
big. Yeah. He needs an angle really on. Yeah, he's got one. He's got a bit of an angle. That's enough angle. He can get. Should be able to get the cue ball out top side of the black from there. Could have done with a bit of run inside on that, but he's all right. It looks as though he can cut this in, and the cue ball's going to nudge the yellow that's next to it over the other corner. Oh, he's glanced off it. Goes middle.
Yeah.
He's got lucky there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice pot. A bit of a smelly angle on this one, though. I don't think he can hit it soft enough to hold. He doesn't want to go into the black, topping it through. It's a bit of a smelly angle.
Is he going to screw it?
Don't think so. He's trying to hold, but he can't. Well, it's a tricky pot. I expect him to get this, but it is missable. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah,
played it well.
Nice.
9-2. I mean, Jamie hasn't done himself justice. I'm sure, I've not seen him play for a few years, but I'm sure he's a much better player than this.
Yeah. Sometimes on your day, and
and I don't think he's ever really settled. And he said to me in the toilets before, he's never played anything like this before, and the table was fast. He felt as he was struggling with the pace of the table, and it's hard to change your mindset halfway through a match, isn't it? You've got to win 2 or 3 frames on the trot really to get into it, and it's something he hasn't managed to do. Anyway, it's 9-2 to Rich. I'm sure he feels quite relaxed. He took a bit off that one. That wasn't the usual power he'd been showing.
He's going reds.
He is going reds. They're not easy. Rich the Destroyer, yeah. No, is he going to? Oh, he's gone too far. I think he was going to. He was going to take the plant on, wasn't he, and disturb some of the other reds, which wasn't a bad shot really. But I don't think he can get at it from there. I don't think he can even hit a red, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's snookered, and he's got to do a bit of swerve, I think. Can I just,
Oh, yeah, he did get did get some late action on the cue ball. I thought he was going to go straight into the yellows there, but he did swerve late. He's not the yellow awkward anyway.
That one closest to the black, it doesn't go, does it?
Don't you think it does?
This one here, down here.
I think it goes. I do. I think if he pots this, he's on it. If he pots this, it's a tough shot. This is.
Oh, he's gone long.
Yeah. So he's left an angle to nudge his bad red out here, which is done. Now if it goes, he's got to take the one closest to the black because it'll get the black out. I don't know whether it passes though, to be honest. No, it doesn't look as though it does it?
It's tight, isn't it?
Yeah, he might have to just screw it back to somewhere where he is now if he can, and then play that shot next. So I'm pretty sure the other one passes. I'm going to play the double maybe.
Yeah.
Not a bad choice of shot that. He's got it.
Yeah, he's played it well.
I'm saying all this. I'm assuming that the red closest to the black spot goes into the bottom left corner.
I think it doesn't, does it?
I'm not sure it does. I've just assumed all the way along that it did. Is Rich going to be tempted here? He might as well, isn't he, at 9-2 up? Is he going to take the pot on here? He's going to play a loss of turn. I fancy the loss of turn personally, but it's yeah, that's what he's played. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Good shot, yeah.
He's in a world of trouble here, is Jamie.
He's not much really where I'd maybe.
No, well he's kept one of the yellows tied up. He's just going to clip off this, isn't he? Keeps him off the open red. Oh, he isn't. He is. Oh, I'm surprised. I suppose though he doesn't need to, does he? Because it goes past.
Yeah.
It pots past the black.
He's doing him a favour, keeping it there, and it's while.
Yeah, I don't think this is a natural to go into that bad ball though. He's missing it with this one. Oh, he's missed the pot, and he's left the angle for Jamie to get his ball out. But obviously the black still doesn't go, so his work isn't done, even if he gets it out. No, I don't think he can get the black out from that. It's too thin. You may prove me wrong.
He does potentially go that top corner, isn't it there, but it's just landing on it.
He's not going to get on it. He's trying to get it out, and look how much side he's got on that. He's a bit unlucky to going off, to be fair, at that pace. So I think we'll get the loss of turn coming up here.
But I suppose if he does the loss of turn and leaves him this angle, come off there, there's potential.
Yeah, it's the go. I don't think it goes. I don't think it goes. But I mean, it wasn't a very well thought out shot for me, that, because it's very easy to hit. This is.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's looking at that.
I think I'd definitely be hitting it.
Absolutely, yeah. Right hand cushion. I don't know why he's looking up there. I'm sure.
Yeah. Got more chance of it.
You just
potentially going in somewhere.
it's very easy to hit and hit it hard. That black will be moving. Oh, I don't really get that shot at all. You've got to give that the treatment. I mean, there's a chance he could knock a yellow safe, or the black would go in, or, well, anything really other than what he's done.
Yeah.
Put the black over the pocket and open all the yellows up.
Yeah, definitely fancy him getting these, how he's been playing.
Yeah, yeah. And he's played with a nice rhythm, to be fair. He's
Stroking him in, isn't he?
yeah. I'd like to get the cue ball up the table a bit. I think a bit closer to that black. It's not right over the pocket, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah.
In it goes.
He's on the hill.
10-2, he's on the hill. Yeah. A writing's on the wall, I think, for Jamie. Well, he just hasn't turned up tonight. You know, we've all had them nights before, haven't we? Everybody's been there at some point in their pool career.
Yeah,
Where
definitely.
they just haven't turned up, and you feel a bit embarrassed, don't you? You know, it's happened to me several times, and you just feel a bit embarrassed.
It's hard to come down though and play your best game all
Well,
the time.
it is, yeah. And he had a bad start, didn't he? And he, you know, I'm sure if he could have won one of the first 2 or 3 frames, it might have been different. But take nothing away from Rich, though. He's played well tonight.
Yeah, played really well. Just
And,
didn't take his chances well.
You know, I think he'll rise in the betting after this performance.
Yeah, definitely. I thought he was a bit big, to be fair, Rich.
Did you?
16-1.
Yeah, is that what he was?
yeah.
16-1, yeah.
I said to Mickey D.
Yeah.
He's had some alright results in the singles league and what have you. So
Has he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Mitch says to me he's a very good cueist, you know, and if he's added, you know, a bit of tactical nous and good patterns to his game, then he's going to be a struggle for anybody to beat.
he's shown that tonight as
He
well.
has. Yeah, he has. Yeah, you're right, mate.
Contender.
Having said that, he hasn't really been tested tonight, has he? You know, it's a lot harder to win a frame at 5 each than it is 8-2.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jamie's got a chance here on the yellows. He can only win them in ones. Good shot. If he stops, oh, it's just half a roll too far. I think he can get the one over the corner pocket though, top right corner.
Yeah. On it. I wonder if you can chop this down. He might not be too close to it.
Yeah, it's a thin one.
Yeah, no, there's no chances.
I think he's got to put the one over the pocket. He'll be on the one to the left centre, won't he, if he gets it?
And he should be there then, shouldn't he?
Yeah, maybe he can't get it. This tells me he can't get it because surely you play that shot. He's playing
Looks
the double.
like he can get it, doesn't
It does, yeah, it does. They're very deceiving though, these cameras. Blimey, I think he can knock the black in there. That would have just about topped his night off. It's a good leave though.
Yeah,
That
it's a good leave.
he hasn't last much. I mean, you can get the one over the pocket, but it's a full ball bridge, and they're really difficult. Yeah, he's just trying to keep him off. Well, he hasn't kept him off. He's left a chance here. So he's just got to play the one over the top right. Oh, he's playing the middle. This is the wrong ball for me. But
looks tough, that much from there. Perhaps
well,
you can see
I'd
more.
play the one over the. He's missed it anyway. But the one over the right, top right corner was the ball there. Just play cushion first.
Yeah.
So there's a chance here to wrap up the match. Yeah, it's a good shot as well. It's a good shot. If you can track this down the right hand side of the table for the ball on the green spot. No, he's underhit. Hit it if that's what he was playing for. I think he's underhit it anyway. That's not his best.
You got to be tall to play that. I don't think I'd able to play that.
Yeah.
I'd have to get a spider out and all sorts for that.
Yeah. I think he can reach it.
Yeah.
He's not playing it. He's playing. That's nasty when you're that close to it.
Won't fancy that.
He doesn't like bridging, does he? I can tell by some of his shot choices. He doesn't like. None of us like bridging, to be fair. But some people are better at it than others.
He's quite tall though, isn't he? There?
Yeah.
So it's out, I think.
That's not bad actually. He just plays a little soft screw here. He's no man's land. Absolutely no man's land. Yeah, I don't really know what he was playing for there. He just had to play a little soft screw there for the one in the middle of the table to the top left.
Might have a chance on Jamie if he.
Well, chance to prolong the match if nothing else.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here. You'd expect him to hit the one that's closest to the blue spot, really. You'd expect him to hit that. Oh, he hasn't.
Oh, he hasn't.
No. So, ball in hand. He's not even bothered going to pick it up. I think you have to pick it up, don't you? Yeah. Even if you put it back down in the same place, I think. I don't know if Wardy's watching. He usually puts me right on the rules, but.
I'd be tempted to get rid of this one down here.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah. He's going to leave it to his last ball, but I'm with you, Steve. That'd have been my first ball.
Yeah, and then you just play for the one top, whatever the bag now.
Yeah, he's missed it anyway.
Go for the double.
He's got to go for the double. I don't know if he can hold for the other one. That's the problem.
He's got it.
He has, and that goes.
Yeah, he's had a nice.
Yeah. Yeah, got into that well.
Shot.
And this is for the match. Yep, there we have it. 11-2, a bit one-sided. Feel a bit sorry for Jamie there. I'm sure he's a much better player than that, but well done. Yeah, it is tough. I mean, I've not been out there, but I've seen I've seen quite a few people struggle. Good players struggle out there, so it does happen from time to time. But take nothing away from Rich. He played well.
Yeah,
he played very well.
Played.
And I'll congratulate him. I'll see him tomorrow. The match, but so thanks to Steve for helping me out tonight.
Cheers, Andy. It's been a pleasure, mate.
Good.
I was a bit quiet, but
that's all right, mate. That's all right.
Tried my best.
Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, mate. Yeah.
Good luck on Thursday, mate. I'll be here to.
Thank you.
To criticise you.
Yeah, it's my birthday, so I'm hoping.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Brings me a bit of luck.
So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and
watching.
I'll be back here on Thursday for Steve's game. So catch you later, guys.
See you later, guys.
Bye.